Hello guys. Today we're going to be on Rust Warfare. Today there has been an update for 1.09. Luke has unleashed an update which I find very surprising. We have 3 new things that have been added. We have now got the missile airship, and we got the experimental spider mech tank, which everyone was really wanted to see, and we now finally got it. We have now got a T3 fabricator upgrade, and the one that I'm really surprised of, that we can now have 10 players in the multiplayer match. Last version it was only 8 players that you can only play up. There was a few bugs and stuff like that were showing a lot of error coding and all that stuff. Some of the missions have been changed and everything. I don't think it's been updated on here yet, but like with this one here, you know how it's all circular. If we go on this right now, well, we even have a new type of setup now. We have advanced setup, which, look at that. We never had this before. Which, Luke, I gotta say, thank you for the update. This looks great. This looks great. I can't believe it. But there is more advanced setup for operations for skirmish missions. Improved mission maps. I'm just going to show you that in a few minutes. Now there is different starting units that can be placed, like for multiplayer. Now they can choose what they can have for their starting when they start their game. They can have the HQ or the builders and stuff like that. I'll just show you this. If I go into a quick game, and then starting units, we have like 1 normal builder, small army, 3 engineers with no command center, and a experimental spider. The game is now changed. This is what some people actually wanted. They wanted to play it differently with no command centers and all that stuff. I'm surprised no one didn't say this. Like, I wasn't expecting something like this before. I was not expecting like this. Like, I never thought we'd have starting units. Which, Luke, I would say, yes, thank you for actually making this a reality. Which I'm very glad of. Also, I'm going to show you the other maps that have been updated. I've not played it all through yet. I don't know what type of maps that have been updated, but I know Big Island has changed a lot. Also, obviously I already made a video, but this is from my last update. Whoops, didn't meant to do that. Okay, we've now got the spider tank, which is very heavily armored but slow, can build and repair, and it has its own laser defense and can move over water. And also, a new thing, it can go nuclear if it dies, which it can be good in a way, but I don't know how powerful it will be if it blows up, or I don't know how much health it will have. Yeah, because I've not fully tested it all yet. Excuse me, sorry about that. We have now got the fabulators. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. This may take time to do, but in the meantime, we have now got the new missile airships. I don't know how else it's going to play out. And also, there we go. The map is completely changed. The map is redone. Everything's completely changed. So we might experience different type of gameplay now. Since the map is all changed. Like, I think there is some extractors that's been removed. I think. I'm not sure. Like, that has changed. Like, there wasn't this before. Can't even hold it. But you know, there's a lot of stuff that's been changed. A lot of stuff has been changed. Also, I'm going to go through the missiles info. It can attack land and air missile with area effects. It needs reloading after firing, and it has self-repair, which is kind of good. Like, in case the ground units are just too powerful, it's basically like a artillery, but in the air, in a way. If you get what I mean. So it's going to be good in some things. I didn't check how much money it costs. How much money it costs? It costs 4,000. More expensive than the bomber. So in case you're getting dominated by ground units, you got something you can use to like attack the air in case you don't have any artillery on the ground. So we need to wait for the money to go. I didn't really think of this. Because I didn't really think there was going to be an update today, but there actually is. Which is surprising. So if we can just get enough funds just to buy this experimental spider. Actually, I got a good idea. Like, we wait for what this looks like, and then we will go straight onto a different match and to show you, to see what it will look like, how it will fire and all that stuff. So the fabricator now has a different colour when it's on T3. Look at that nice red colour. That's like blood red. That's a nice colour. So obviously we're not seeing this in action yet, but we're gonna test that right now. So exit the game. So we're gonna play a quick skirmish mission. Let's have a look on the highest one. 10 players. 10 players we can have on a match now. 10 players. Okay, we're gonna go for 3 allies. And also there is another map as well. I forgot to mention that. There's a new map. Wait. That's not a new map. It's the same map but changed. Like, we know that's changed. Some of the other maps don't really. Wait. Actually, no. Wait. That is a different map. Sorry, that is a different map, just with more players this time. So we're gonna have a look at that. We're gonna start that. We're gonna have advanced players. We're gonna add the rest. No, that's it. We're gonna add the rest. We're gonna have experimental and select, go all out, and do income and all that stuff. And let's have a look. Wow. I see how it's going. Like, this experimental thing is like a mobile command center, which I do like. So let's just test out what it does. It can move over water, which I'm gonna look at. Test how this will work. I see. I've noticed that this experimental spider can build a lot faster than normal builders. Which, to be honest, I'm gonna see it as they're gonna use the experimental spider as the first weapon they're gonna use to attack bases. But the one thing I would like to see is like game modes and stuff like that, which I would like to see, because I think that will be interesting. And since we have the experimental spiders, we could make it like for survival. You could have like just this experimental spiders, no command centers, but just experimental spider. There's no CC. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna test it out. We're gonna test it on its weapons, see how good it is, see how strong, see how powerful the weapons are, what's new and what's not. Can it go cross? No, it cannot. It cannot go cross the field. Which I think it should be able to, because since it's got really long legs, I think this should be able to cross mountains and walls and stuff like that. Because that will make it interesting, because then if we have like mountains and hills like blocking the way, you can just go past it. I'm not sure about lava. I'm not sure if you can cross lava. I don't know if we can do it. But there is the scouts. The scouts. Let's just deploy one just quickly. Wow, that's so fast. Yep, the scouts have a bigger radius. Oh, there's the end. So that's what the missile, air missile does. I mean, yeah. Oh, just noticed that it has a new animation for targeting, which is kind of cool. So we're going to purposely blow this up because we want to see how much damage that is apparently going to do. It's going to go nuclear, so I'm wondering how bad it will be. Sorry about that. We're going to check how bad it will blow up, and I want to see what players will actually use this as just the weapon itself, because I know how this weapon is going to be outranking a lot of things. People will probably just only use this to tackle the buildings and stuff. I can tell, which is probably going to be its downfall. But I do like how Luke set this thing, which I'm very interested in. And even the enemies moving away from it, they don't want to die. So this is about to explode. We're gonna have a look at how bad it is. So it's like a nuclear missile. So basically it is a nuclear missile in a unit, which I'm kind of assuming that Luke is planning on making explosive units that literally you just run into a building and it just blows up. Obviously not that powerful, but you get what I mean. And also it shows where the units are when it's in line of sight. That's also a cool feature as well, so now you can tell where the enemies are in that how many enemies that build stuff in the area, which I find it kind of cool, which is great. 10 units, I mean 5v5, that's like a MOBA game, 5v5, which I know a lot of people are probably going to enjoy this. And also, it's now coming out on Steam. It's going to be cross-platforms as well, which a lot of players are going to end up playing this when it comes out on Steam. I know a lot of players are gonna end up loving this game. They've also fixed crash running in Turkey locate. They fixed that, and a lot of more fixes and improvements, which also like kind of nice. Also, let's just test out one more thing. Let's see. Let's try it differently. What map have we not tried? Let's try Valley. So I want to small army, 3 engineers with no command center. Let's try small army. Wanna have a look at that. That's nice too. Got a very small army. Does it mean this changed? Don't know if it's changed. And also, I don't know if you can actually see this, but the dark area that's not been explored, you can actually see the map, but very slightly. You can see the map of how dark it is, but that's all you can see. I can see the map. I'm not sure if you can, but I can. So that's good. So in case like you get attacked too early by builders, you got something to defend yourself with, because then builders are not going to just literally attack you straight away. So that's a good thing. I guess he was trying to stop builders from attacking bases too early. But then you got the other stuff, which I really wish there was just turrets around the base straight away, at least about 4 around the base, so you got some protection before you get attacked. Because players usually attack very quickly. Like very quickly, they just literally grabbing a lot of builders, and they will rush to your base as quickly and fast as they can, and they will start deploying turrets around your extractors and around your building, which, to be honest, it gets really annoying sometimes. But with this, there might be a way. Well, this might stop it. This might. Okay, I'm not saying it will be. But as long as it should stop players from literally overrunning you, but I can see that players might stay behind and build enough units to attack the base, but who knows. Well, thank you for listening, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this update review. Have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.